Hello, madam. Greetings. We began working with one of the most important aspects of every concreting, which is curing. It entails flooding the entire concreted surface with water. When concrete is flooded with water, it gets the maximum of its strength. So we had to do that for a couple of days. So while that was going on, we had the mapping out of the staircase. Before a staircase is supposed to be constructed, it's supposed to be perfectly mapped out. The stairs, the risers, and every component is supposed to be strategically mapped out before the formwork begins. When the mapping was completed, it was now time to build the formwork. Mind you, the installation of the window protectors that have already been fabricated was currently ongoing. We'll get to that in a second. So while the formwork of the staircase was continuing, the separate team that is in charge of curing, talking about watering the decking, was also doing that. We have to do that twice a day, watering intensively so that the concrete gets the maximum of its strength. You can see this is the arrival of the window protectors that I spoke about earlier. So all 14 window protectors have already been fabricated and they were transported to the construction site, and we had a separate team working on their installation. Back to the staircase, the formwork for the staircase was in process. First of all, you have to do the framing. From the framing, you do the support system, then you put the boards. From the boards, you put the plywood to get a smooth surface area before you do the iron work, then the final formwork before concreting. Meanwhile, the second dose or the second phase of the water had come in for the day, and this is the curing currently in session. And on the staircase, the formwork was completed. It was now time for the iron work. To save time, we use a machine to cut the rods, binding wire, and the rest. You can see it's now taking shape. The plywood is now on the platform of the staircase, and we are trying to finalize on the formwork. Meanwhile, the iron work is also in process. We have to use a lot of concrete and a lot of iron, tying them at close range so that the staircase gets all the solidity it deserves. As you can see right here, the risers are already in place and we've put beams strategically. You can see the iron work, all those squares right there. That is what is going to give the staircase the strength. Meanwhile, these are some of the windows that have already been fitted. You can see how they look like. So we are fitting the window protectors on the inside so that you have the glassware on the outside, and that's what makes the building very beautiful. Now back to the staircase. We began concreting in the evening, and just like the decking, once the concreting of the staircase has started, it must be completed. And we were able to complete the concreting of the stairs, as you can see right here. Thank you so much, and bye bye for now.